good?
Chilling,
Nice to see you. My guy, you're looking good. I can't even lie. So, first off, let's start with the name and the look, because you have to explain to the guys. What's going on.
The name is Balter Sensei. The look as well, because of the sensei part, a bit Asian influenced. Yeah. To Balter means to dance or move without any particular rhythm. So kind of like that.
Hey bro, I'm digging it. I'm seeing there's a lot of thought process behind it.
Yeah.
I love it. So obviously we're here today. It's a special day. Maybe tell the guys, why is it a special day for you?
Definitely number one, because it's my first Komplex debut. Komplex is a big deal here in Nairobi. It's one of the biggest house uns outfits. Secondly, it's the first time we have 38 DJs. 38 DJs on 3 stages, fully local, because guys have been saying we don't promote local talent as much. Now we have 38 of Nairobi's top DJs performing on 3 stages. I mean, it's a special day for sure.
Okay. No, that's crazy. I didn't know that was the concept behind it.
Yeah.
Obviously, for me, how I perceive Afrohouse, sometimes that's what's going on today.
Afrohouse, deep tech. I mean, but yeah, pretty much house, but Afro influence for sure.
Yeah. So there's a perception that it's quite exclusive.
Yeah.
And so you've mentioned that, obviously the event here today has tried to promote local talents and not go abroad to try and look for people. But in your opinion, how do you experience that? Do you think Afrohouse will remain exclusive to like a small fraction of people, or is it something that can definitely grow out? Should it grow out? What's your perspective on that?
I mean, for me, I feel it's definitely growing. It's kind of before it was a bit more exclusive, but right now it's going into the hoods. It's going everywhere. I feel like it's something that might be a mainstream sound in Nairobi, maybe in like 2, 3, 5 years. But it's something that's getting big. I don't think it's exclusive.
Right. So just to touch back on that, do you think it can really extend into the wider scene in Kenya? Do you think that's a direction that it's taking, or?
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely growing into that direction. It's the market is extending to different areas. I mean, we have people actually creating vernacular Afro-inspired house locally. So it's definitely becoming a Kenyan sound in its own way. Yeah.
Cool. So enough about that. Now let's focus on you. So what are you bringing to the table today?
Heat, fire. I'm hoping to leave an impression. First impressions matter, So the fact that it's my first time doing this, I'm not holding back. Yeah.
You're not holding back. So for a guy like me who's into piano, Afrobeats, do you think I can find my way around the scene today and around your set?
I mean, definitely. Because I'm also a piano head, there'll definitely be some log drum in between the Afrohouse. So you'll definitely resonate, I'd say. Yeah, for sure.
So you said you're a piano head. I think something I was really interested in was to look at your musical background. Like, what brought you to this stage? How did you, Balter Sensei, get to this stage? What path did you take? What music did you start with? I'm really interested to hear about that.
It's a long story. I was raised, number one, in a spiritual house. My dad is a bishop. I was in the church. I used to, as far as I can remember, I used to help up setting up equipment. And then I was in a band early on in my life. When I was a child, I used to play the trumpet, the keys sometimes. So I've definitely had music in my backbone for majority of my life. Electronic wise, I just feel like since uni, uni days is when I fell in love with electronic music. And again, I think I'm a geek when it comes to that. I usually just go, once I fall in love with something, I go deep, I search, I research, understanding the sound, where it comes from. So all of that, I'd say, is what brought me here. The passion, the love, the geekness, I mean, the research, finding deeper sounds, truer sounds, things that resonate even with an African society, as much as people call it Western music. Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. Clear story. Love to hear it. And so obviously this is a big stage. And as I'm seeing, like, it looks like they're gonna do numbers today.
For sure.
So maybe, in your opinion, why do you think they're able to do numbers like that?
I mean, it's taken them a while. I've been a follower of these guys since the start. It's been over 5 years of them just consistently pushing this sound. I mean, when these guys started out, like, for example, like, I know it's complex, but same crowd, same crew. When Gondwana started, it was free, and then it was like 500 bob. And sometimes it used to be like 20 people at the gigs, but they constantly kept on pushing that gig, and every time the numbers would grow and grow. I mean, it's definitely a long game that they've played, and as you can see, it's really working out well for them.
All right, that's dope. Nice to hear your insights on that. So now we're just gonna wrap up the interview. But before we wrap up, I want you to look into the camera and tell the audience something, a remark before you're said. What do you need them to know before you're said?
Wow. That's a tough one. Violence. Straight violence.
You've heard,
In a good way.
you've heard what he said. Violence, straight violence in a good way. Sharp. We'll catch you guys later. Guys. So we're back again. So who are we here with today?
Hi guys, my name is Nduta. I am an avid party goer. I love this stuff so much that I actually started my own outfit with my partner. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So your partner is Balter Sensei.
Balter Sensei.
That's dope. Because today we're doing a bit of like a video vlog / interview for Balter. So it's dope that we get to chat to his partner. So what do you think of Balter and his progression? Like, how would you describe that in a very short sentence?
What's it called when a rocket launches into the sky? Launching. Literally, he's launching.
Yeah, I'm proud of him because I've known him for like, actually not that long, like a year now.
Yeah.
But I've seen his hard work, and it's dope that he gets to play at such a place.
It's about time.
It's about time. Yeah, but so we were just talking about Afrohouse. You said you're a tech Afro
Whatever.
house head. You feel me?
Whatever.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to hear like what got you into it and why is it still so passionate for you?
So first, I don't know, like Kenyan music lacks, I don't want to talk badly, but like we have a long way to go production-wise, especially, and like this type of music has layers. It's very well organized. Like it's a beautiful ensemble at the end of the day, right? How did I get into it? 6 a.m. definitely back in the day. Drazen, shout out, man. He created a path for a lot of us. But even before then, I was in like GCSE school, so there was exposure. It stayed close to my heart because on a night out, for me, I can't go to like an urban club. I just can't. I don't fit in. I feel like the energy is not my vibe. The people there are, I don't know, it's not right. But my heart belongs to house, my heart belongs to EDM, my heart belongs to jungle music, my heart belongs to any of this stuff. Yeah, so it's amazing to see the industry growing to this level where we can have a street party. That's a beautiful thing. Yeah.
Hey, that's dope. I was walking around already, taking some videos of the party, street party vibes. Amazing. I love to see it. I love to see new concepts.
In Kenya, man, in East Africa.
Exactly, in Kenya, East Africa, we're doing it and we're doing it big. Yeah. So maybe the last question I have is there's a bit of a perception that Afrohouse is a bit exclusive. Yeah. So I don't know. How do you experience that, and what are your comments on it? And do you think Afrohouse is something that can grow to the wider audience in Kenya? And if so, how?
So, from my short experience being a curator in this industry, Balter has not just, he has a lot of event outfits, let me call them that. So we've tried Deep House, we've tried Amapiano, we've tried Afro, we've tried all these things, right? Literally on his birthday, like 2 months ago, we were at a place called Hidden Wine. It's a very local place. And when they realized that it's going to be Amapiano the whole night, 75% of the club left. Yeah, like it was bad. The staff started disregarding us. Like we have a long way to go. We have a really long way to go. So for the individuals who appreciate this type of music, yes. So that exclusivity thing comes because yes, prices are high, but also the places that can host events like this are high end. It's really unfortunate. If there was a mass market pull, maybe then we'd go to those places, to different places, you know what I mean? But right now, the people who listen to this type of music are here, you know what I mean? So I feel like there has to be a lot of education, especially maybe with the younger generations. But like radio stations and stuff don't really play this music. So the journey is long. We've come a long way, but there's still a long way to go. That's what I would say.
But so from what I'm hearing, you're definitely seeing that the genre has the potential to reach a wide audience.
Definitely. As long as the interest is there, because you can't force this on anyone, right? As long as the interest is there, we'll stop at nothing. We will stop at nothing, yeah.
All right, dope. That was amazing. I appreciate your input. And we're here with
Kamushes, tuko Nairobi.
You feel me? Tuko Nairobi. You already heard him say it. So tuko Nairobi, and we're here at Komplex, one of the biggest Afrohouse events that's going on this month, let alone this month, that's going on in Kenya. Am I right?
Yeah. It happens on a regular basis, so it's huge.
So Kamush, what are you doing here today?
I'm here as a DJ. I have a set on the main stage. I'm closing it out, so I'm doing the last set. And I'm excited, man. I'm really excited. I don't know why I came early, but I really just want to experience the whole festival in its fullness, you know.
So you came early just to see what the vibe is like?
Yeah, just to get a feel of how everything goes down, how everything just works together, you know. And also I just love the music also. It's amazing.
So tell me a bit about yourself. You're a DJ, I've heard as well, you're a producer. So tell me a bit about that.
I've been producing way longer than I've actually been a DJ. I started producing in 2018. And I've just been doing Afrohouse. When I started producing, I just landed on Afrohouse. You know how you do trap and a bit, but I landed on Afrohouse and I've been just producing Afrohouse since. I recently dropped an album last week, 12 amazing songs. It's called Magnum Opus Part 1. And it's just the best of my work so far. That's why it's Part 1. But
guys, you've heard. What's it called?
Magnum Opus Part 1.
Sharp. So why is it the best of your work?
Because it was me choosing my favorite songs that I've made. So that's why I said it's the best of my work. And also hence the name Magnum Opus just translates loosely into the best of an artist's work. So that's the best of my work so far. Hence Part 1. There's a Part 2, there's going to be a Part 3, Part 4, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah.
Sharp. We love to hear it. We love to see Kenyan artists grow. That's why I'm doing this coverage, supporting Kenyan artists. We love it. So obviously I can see you're very passionate about Afrohouse. However, there's some controversy behind it that maybe not everyone shares the same passion. People say that it's quite an exclusive genre. So what are your comments on that?
Okay, I'll say something. Afrohouse sometimes feels like an acquired taste, but it's not. It has one of the most inclusive also audiences ever. You see the people here and everything. These people, you're going to see them everywhere because they love Afrohouse. They'll go wherever it is, and that's how I've met some of my closest friends and everything. So I don't think it's definitely an open space that's very accepting to newer people, newer audiences. So it's not something that feels like it's for a select few people. However, it's still an acquired taste. So as an individual, you have to grow and love it on your own before you like come out for the events and everything. That way I feel like it will resonate even more with you than with other people. Yeah.
So do you think it only has to do with it being an acquired taste, or also sometimes tickets can be pricey a little bit?
Oh yeah, tickets being pricey. Okay, I think there's a I don't know how to explain it, but it's the logistics behind it that make it pricey. Because we don't have a large market for Afrohouse in Kenya, and as things are right now, equipment is expensive, DJs have to be paid, lights and everything. If Afrohouse was maybe bigger in Kenya, we'd have like tickets that are going for 300, 500. We'd even have free entry gigs whereby you find like it's a huge event that anyone just can get in. But because at the moment the logistics that come with it are a bit hefty and sponsorship isn't as easy to come by right now, tickets have to be really expensive. So the whole reasoning behind like expensive tickets is just it's a logistics issue. I feel like the larger the market grows, the easier it is for Afrohouse events to be affordable.
Okay, that's dope. And maybe the last question I have is, do you think Afrohouse has what it takes to grow to a wider audience?
Oh, for sure. It does, because other genres have done it. Amapiano has done it, and Amapiano might be the closest genre you have to Afrohouse that people can resonate with. And right now it's making waves, so I definitely feel like it's possible. It's just a matter of time, honestly. It's Africa's time. There's a lot of focus on African genres at the moment. More people are trying to reciprocate African genres at the moment. You're seeing a lot of artists collaborate with African artists just so that they can tap into a market because it's unique. So yes, I feel like it has what it takes.
You heard it from him. There's a focus on Africa and Africa genres, and we love it. That's why we're here today, and we're here to enjoy. Thanks so much. Yo, it's your boy, DJ Bigger, and we here at Komplex with these beautiful people. So, originally we were here to do some shooting for Balter, but as you can see, it took a turn. But yeah, so I'm just gonna start off by asking, who are we here with?
Vanessa, DJ Mani, Malaika,
Luka Minaj.
DJ Mani.
Yes.
We have yeah. Oh wait, when this ends. Sharp. We have beef. Anyways, that's a side story. So, this is my first Afrohouse event. Like, I've been to one at Alchemist, but it was a small one. But this is like a bigger one. So, I'm a piano head, I'm an Afrobeats DJ. So, for someone like me, how can I get around this music? Is it possible? Is it doable? Comments.
Yes, it's very doable. You just have to listen, and I know this sounds very hippie or whatever, but you have to feel the music, honestly, and you will get into the music. The music is very accepting of everyone, honestly. Yeah.
What about the DJ?
A lot of DJs here do a lot of revisits, so a song that you've heard before is gonna be different today, but you're gonna vibe 10 out of 10.
One thing about the music, it's never gonna disappoint. It's gonna get you in the mood. You're gonna have a good time. Yeah.
I'm gonna say I feel like the music is kind of similar. At the end of the day, the beats are beating. Yeah. Even if you listen to Afrobeats, you're gonna find your vibe somewhere there. Even if you don't like one song, you're gonna like the other. That's what I'll say.
Cool. Sounds fair enough. So there's a bit of a consensus that sometimes Afrohouse can maybe be a bit exclusive. What do you guys think of that? What are your comments on that?
I don't think it's exclusive. I think people just refuse to come for Afrohouse events. Honestly, it's very accepting of everyone. So, yeah.
I think it's very inclusive because a lot of DJs do revisits and remixes because they want a bit of what you know and they add what you already know. So it's very inclusive.
It's very inclusive. The gays are always here. It's a good time all the time. Everyone is very friendly. Like, you can come on your first day and then you can enter deep state easily. Yeah.
Deep state, what's that?
Deep state. Oh, deep state.
It's a secret.
right, sharp. We're gonna wrap it up, but before we wrap it up, who are we looking forward to today?
I'm looking forward to Geddy, Hiribe, and Paps. Yeah.
Suraj and Pops.
Geddy and Hiri, babe.
Geddy and Hiribe for sure.
Hell yeah.
100%.
All right, sharp. Is your boy Ndwiga kutoka Arusha. Siku hizi tuko Netherlands, lakini leo tuko Nairobi hapa Complex with the Afrohouse event, and we're with the main man
MGM. Wagwan.
Yes sir, we're with MGM. So MGM, I have a few questions for you. The first question is, obviously I'm a piano head, I'm an Afrobeats DJ. So for someone like me, how do I get around this event, and would it be enjoyable for me?
So this is in Nairobi.
Yeah.
All right, good question. First of all, I mean, I feel like it is a good thing for you, yes. And to get around events in Nairobi, I think you just have to be out more often, get to know people. In fact, because you being out more often makes you meet more people. So when you're in Koda, you meet people playing at Koda. When you're in Aduma, you meet people playing at Aduma. And I think that's the way to connect as creatives, as artists. So when you come, you meet Kamushes, you meet whoever, become friends, and of course that's how they'll link you to start doing events and stuff. Because Nairobi is the hub of East Africa, of African house music for sure. Kuna job, I guess, and Durban, I understand, yes, but Nairobi, the world is watching, and for sure.
Sharp. You've heard that Nairobi is also on the map. You feel me? So another question we have for MGM today is, obviously me, I know you from Amapiano. I don't know if that's where you also originally started, but can you just give us a little bit of an explanation to your build-up to Afrohouse?
That's dope. So originally I was just an open format DJ. This was back when it was just for fun. But then when I got into the electronic music scene, I was purely a house head. So I used to do Afrohouse, Deep House, Afrotech. But then Amapiano, when it came, somehow nilingia tu hapo, because Amapiano touched my soul more than all these other genres. And I said, you know what, this thing is
Likewise.
sweet, man. You know what,
That thing is sweet.
all day, every day. So I took piano and I went with it. Even if no one was even believing in it, I went with it. And back aside, piano is.
And that's why I love this guy actually, yeah? He's been pushing it for time. He makes his own music, and you know, when I listen to his sets, unachukua vocals, unazichanganya na nini. You feel me? So I really appreciate this guy. Exactly. So I have one more question for you, MGM. So there's a bit of a consensus we hear around Afrohouse that it's a bit of an exclusive genre. So what are your comments on that?
I don't think it's an exclusive genre. It's for everyone. Afrohouse is meant for everyone. And I'm saying this because many of my friends who have not listened to this, the first time wakikuja, the reaction, the next one you went, MGM, when is the next one? Because Afrohouse is addictive. It's drums and synth and all these things mixed into one, and it just speaks to your mind and everything. Afrohouse is good to say. Hey, it's not exclusive. It's meant for everyone.
You've heard it from MGM. So just to close off, MGM, what can we expect from your set today?
A lot of bumps and grooves from track number 1 to track number 12. We're having 1 hour, so probably not a lot of songs, but yeah, we'll mix it up, me and Tina do. So nice. You'll see the recap after this. So
Sharp, you've heard. Yo, it's your boy DJ Ndwiga, and we're here at Complex. Today I've been shooting videos, content with Balter, his friends, and whatnot. But today we're here with the DJ that is going back to back with. Who are we here with?
B Black.
Sharp. So today you're going to be playing with Balter?
Balter, yes, you're going back to back with the pro, and I can't wait.
Alright, that's dope. So obviously this is a big stage, it's a big event, and we're happy to see Balter here, but likewise we're also happy to see you. So maybe just tell us a bit about his growth and what you've seen him do in the past year that led him up to this stage.
I just think it's all about consistency and always executing every gig, just always trying to be at par with the industry, but also trying to show people what more they can also, experience from us as DJs.
Sharp. Loud and clear. So obviously we're here today for Afrohouse. So maybe explain to us very shortly, what's your connection with Afrohouse?
My connection with Afrohouse, wow. I think it goes way back with my folks. They introduced me to a lot of African music, you know, so I was exposed to so much rumba, benga, you know, all over the place. But I really loved it when I was young. And I used to be a dancer, so I just came and applied myself into the industry because I used to curate playlists during COVID times. So I used to create playlists for a platform we were calling Houses Kenya. And so many guys were telling me, we love your playlist, you should actually try and DJ. So I eventually just decided, no, what the hell, let me just do it. So I got inspired by so many other DJs, including Black Coffee, so many, you know, like I can't even name all of them. Yeah. But the one DJ who I will actually shout out to is called C Black. So yeah, that's my boy. And I really fuck with his music in a very deep way. He does play deep house, but it's just the same as, you know, Afro house, because it's literally black music. So yeah, that's how I got inspired and now I'm here.
Sharp, bro, loud and clear. That's a dope story. I also like how you've connected it like to your parents, your upbringing. That's really lovely to see, especially as an artist. So I guess the last question for today is, what are you gonna bring to us on stage tonight? If you can describe it in one sentence.
One sentence. Wow. Drums and more drums. Because I'm that guy. I love tribal Afro house. Yeah, so you guys are gonna get a lot of drums and dancing and rhythm. Yeah, that's just me.
Sharp. We hear you. Drums and more drums. Easy.